What's up guys, and how you're doing today? Yeah, as you guys saw on the thumbnail, this I actually got my first trading system, you feel me, and that is what I'm actually using to record. I'm trying to show my screen, record my face and my screen at the same time. I did a lot of research on it was not easy, but currently this camera you're seeing is my laptop's camera, and this is actually my phone I usually use to record, you feel me. So this is actually the first system, and in this video, in this documentary, I am going to be taking you guys I took for this week, and it was on Euro USD. Now usually I am really trying now to follow my trading plan, to follow how I trade. The trades I took were my A+ setup. I waited for price to get to my zone on the 4-hour. That's how I trade. I wait for price to get to my zone on 4-hour, which you can see right here. This was my point of interest, and then I waited for price to react from those zones which we had over here. A sweep on liquidity, shifting market structure over here, and a fair value gap, this red box you're seeing right here. Now I'll do a separate video explaining my strategy, but this video I'm only just showing you guys the trade I took. So this was the first trade I took, which got here, tapped me in, consolidated a little, came back to my entry and went straight to my take profit. This was a nice trade, and it was on Thursday I took this trade. And secondly, I took a trade on Nasdaq on Friday. Now the same thing, the way I trade and everything, price, this zone over here was another block, sorry, from the daily time frame. Now what I did was I waited. Let's zoom in closer so you see what I'm talking about. I waited for price to clear out this liquidity, you understand, clear out this relatively equal lows, which it did over here, and it still took out this high, broke low, which is a shift in market structure, and a fair value gap. So this fair value gap at this end, this point here, was where I took my entry from, but price triggered me, went a little bit in profit, and still took me out. That is how it is, guys. So this week was 2 trades, 1 win and 1 loss. But what really mattered was that I follow my trading plan and all of that. And recently, after getting a system, I'm trying to build everything. So here's my trading journal on Notion. I was actually doing research on this, and man, it was not easy, but I still have to do my thing. So on my last video I showed you guys a book. Sorry, yeah, I don't know if you can see the book because I'm not actually seeing myself now. I showed you guys this book. So what I did here is kind of the same thing as my trading journal, as you can see here on the screen. So I kind of arranged everything in a way that, okay, immediately I take my trade, I can actually journal. As you can see, I have journaled just 2 trades. Like, I'm starting it from beginning. Like, I'm going to add this one also, but not now. So this, I'm waiting for it to load so I can show you guys everything.
Sorry, I was actually waiting for this stuff to show. This was what I was talking about, so I can show you guys all the options I'm having here. And believe me guys, this is game changing. So over here we have the serial number where I document the number of trades. Is it number 1, is it number 2? And over here, this is where I have my date, the date I took the trade. Say for example, the one I am documenting, the first trade was on Thursday and it was Euro USD. This is the date and this is it here. And the strategy where you get the sweep of liquidity, shifting market structure, and fair value gap on the 30 minutes, and it was long. And this was the session. I only trade the London session, the vibes. This is my target, 1:3. Yes, break even rule. That is my break even rule, is when price gets to 1:2. If price gets to 1:2, I break even. And yes, it was a win and not a loss. And also yeah, that's it. And this is the second trade over here, the next column here, 1:3, and it was a loss. This trade was a loss. So at the end of the day, one thing with this, you can actually use this to check your win rates. Now let me let me take off this cause there was no trade. I did not journal any trade here. So wait a minute, let me take off the second one for now. Delete. Yeah, so far I have taken just 2 trades, and this thing would actually check your win rates. Most of you that don't know your win rate, when you journal your trades, it will help you and set it like this. You can actually use this to check your win rates and your loss rates. And this is the most important here. Followed my plan. This is I followed my plan. This is what I am actually looking at. This is the most important thing to me. So that's just it, guys. That's just it. I don't know if I should be dropping a link in the description. I think I will do that. Check this description now if you want to know how to create your journal. I don't think it is going to be my video. It is going to be a video I learned how to do mine. So I'm going to just copy that link and paste it on my own description. I think most of you guys in this industry will probably know the guy. So that is just it, guys.
So I am just trying to test everything, What the video I am releasing today is basically the little I have learned from using this system and all of that. And yes, I am excited, but that energy, you understand, the energy has reduced. I am now trying to focus on what I'm going to use the system for. So this is actually the end of this video, and I got on my previous videos I got a question of what prop firm should you use. I personally, there are lots of prop firms out there, you feel me, there are lots of prop firms you can trade with, but I personally, the prop firm I use is a big prop firm in the space. I don't go for small prop firms because I don't want a situation where I'll trade and I am denied payouts. I don't know if you understand. But then I trade with fundednext, and if you're looking for how to get the prop firm, check the link in my bio and also the link in this description, because I'm actually on an affiliate link with fundednext. So if you think you want to get a prop firm, I really suggest and please use the link on the description. So see you guys next week. This is just basically, and let's see, next week I'll try to make everything more entertaining and all of that, but this is just the documentary for this week. Peace out.